What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about KASPA, KAS, USD on the crypto chart. It's not an exchange, it just has the most historical volume, historical data, there's no volume, that I can find on TradingView. Congratulations are in order to the KASPA knots out there, the KASPA killers, KASPA the unfriendly ghosts. You guys are quite a rowdy bunch and very convinced and convicted and vindicated with your coin. We are at new all-time highs right now. Very nice breakout yesterday of 13.9%. Essentially, you're up like 10% higher right now than you were the previous day, so good job, guys. I have a special shout out to make to Mr. Bobby C. Bobbert, you won this one. You won this one. I didn't get a white flag. I really did look for one, but I could not find one. It's actually really hard to find a white flag, apparently. No problem finding colored ones. Maybe I should have gotten a colored one, but I do have white paper towels. I do have these things right here, so that, there we go. Just imagine it's blowing in the wind, right? Enough of the silliness, though. Bobby, good job, man. We've been doing some back and forth shit talking, and I feel like you've been a good sport, man, so just special shout out to you. Shout out to Jojo from the Discord as well, and just anybody who's holding KASPA right now. Good job, you guys. I know a lot of you have made yourselves known in the comments to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Strong believers in this coin, and your beliefs have led you the right way. Good job. At least for now. You know, things definitely look bullish. You are in a position that's rather delicate. It is a strong move, but you need continuation. You need follow through. You need confirmation. If you came all the way down to the point that you broke out and bounced, that's good. That's actually a really bullish sign. If you continue to move higher from here, that's really good as well. But if today or tomorrow you happen to go down and close below this line, again, going to it's not the problem, it's closing below it, that would make this move look a bit like a fake out. It would actually very much look like a fake out, and that would be bad because that promotes a more dramatic move to the downside. You're going to see, generally with fake outs, you get a dramatic move to the opposite effect if it is a fake out. So keep that in mind. I believe you're experiencing the right amount of volume. Let's see. Yeah. This is, it's like the most volume you've seen since September, so about 2 months time. So with the fact that you had this move like this, like, it definitely looks like the real deal, but a lot can change, right? It's not the most volume you've ever seen. We've definitely seen more volume in previous times before. The next couple days is crucial, you guys. And actually, maybe today itself is actually really crucial because this week has 17 hours and 30 minutes left. If you were to have some kind of reversal today, you would have bearish divergence on the weekly. You're negating it right now. That'd be a very bullish thing. You're negating it right now. But if we look at the all-time history, you would have a high, a lower high, a lower high, and then potentially another lower high, all having higher highs. That would be triple bearish divergence. And that could promote the idea that you would drop all the way below 4 cents if something like that was to happen. The drop is still very real for KASPA, though it might not happen now. Maybe it does happen after its next move up, which who knows how high this thing's going to go. From top to bottom here, you went up to, you didn't really go up to anywhere. I guess, okay, right now you're at the 1272. Something like this, if it was to continue higher, I would expect at least the 1414, if not the 1618. You don't have to go to these lines. You don't have to stop at these lines, but those would be kind of the areas that I think you would go to. You found support on your 786. You found support on your 100 line, and now you're finding a little bit of resistance on your 1272. I definitely do think you're going to show respect on these lines if you continue to go higher, if we get that confirmation that this move is the real deal. And it definitely looks like it. I know I'm taking a bearish stance still, but it's not anything that I'm like really convinced at one way or another. I'm more just erring on the side of caution with this thing before I call it bullish. This move is bullish. The readings are bullish. The situation itself is bullish, but it can turn bearish really quickly if it doesn't get follow through, if we don't get confirmation. That's why confirmation is so important. But if I was a betting man, and I am, I would think that you're going to move higher, but that might be a bad thing, man. Every time I've said it's going to go down, it went higher. So now that I'm saying it's going to go higher, it might go lower. But with this thing, man, I don't really know if I have anything else that I want to say. You haven't had a significant drop in a while. From top here to this top, you dropped 74% here, 74% here. That took you 14 bars. That's 14 weeks. From that same top to the next top, you dropped 57%. That was an 11 bar or 11 weeks there. And then from that top to that top, it took 18 weeks, and you dropped 72% on this one. So far, it has been 31 bars, and you have not seen anything anywhere near 57%, which was the smallest drop you saw before. In fact, this one here, which was 18 bars out, you saw a 38% drop, and that would be your smallest drop so far. Maybe that was your drop, but I don't know. I don't know if it really matches with what you've done previously. But it's all to be determined. Maybe that was your high, and at which case you might expect to find your next high somewhere between 14 or 11 bars and 18 bars. And let's see, so far you're at 13 bars right now, so you're right in that realm to kind of be making your move. Maybe you do over the next coming weeks go a little bit higher. How high can you go? Let's see. If you were to go higher, which I kind of am leaning toward that you would, from here you would go, let's see, 2414 there, top to bottom, 1414, top to bottom, 2618. Alright, so maybe we have a little heading here. So I would think you would at least go up to your 7.2 cent area. If not, you have serious potential to go dramatically higher than that. You could go up toward 9 cents, maybe even above 10 cents by the end of this year. It's very possible to do something like that. Too much higher than that, I'm not so sure, because I do believe KASPA has a pretty high market cap. Let's see. Yeah, number 46. You're at 1.25 billion. A move that would take you all the way up past that. I mean, yeah, you could, man. That's a lot of money in a short amount of time, but you definitely could do that. Maybe you do see prices above 10 cents by the end of this year. All the way up, to the deeper extensions, which is also possible. Yeah, you could. You really could. You could see a 21 to 33 cent KASPA. We have seen 2272s, 2414s, and 2618 extensions on this thing before. Only right now have you not seen like deeper extensions than that. The shallowest extension you saw was from top to bottom here, this 1414, and you actually peaked a little bit through it. And again, the 1414 for what we have right now would be at 7.2 cents. So you would I would expect at least go above 7 cents. But again, this is all assuming that the current breakout we're experiencing is a breakout and it's not going to go lower from here. So get that confirmation, whether it's in the form of coming back down to the area that you broke out from and then continuing higher, having a bounce, or it's just continuing to go higher and consolidate maybe somewhere in this range and then continue to go higher, something like that. But overall, just congratulations, guys. Good job to all the KASPA holders. I think I've gone on enough. So if you like the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. We'll keep an eye on this thing for sure. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I want to say. Very strong readings on your daily and on your 4-hour. And the weekly is in a position where it really could do some magic here, man. If you, in the next 17 hours, 24 minutes, can close at this price or higher, you're negating this bearish divergence that you've been building really since March of this year. So that would be big shit. That'd be really big shit. That would I think, help with confirming that this is a real breakout. So close here or higher by the next 17 hours. If you pull down a little bit, that's okay. Just don't have a day that closes below the point of breakout. All right, I've said enough. I've repeated enough, so take care. Bye-bye.